Hello, this is the first video of hopefully many of my new miniseries about media and more specifically my film along with other indie films, where I will make several parts answering different questions. Today's question and the first is, drumroll please. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online in this project? A great first question indeed. Well, I hope this Minecraft parkour gameplay keeps you entertained while I yap. The first part of the project I want to talk about is blogging, and the awful experience of just uploading things onto my blog. I mean, why do I have to spend 20 minutes trying to upload a picture to my blog just for my phone to turn off automatically? YouTube, on the other hand, is a whole other nightmare. I have restrictions on my phone, so I can't post things myself, meaning I had to get my friends to post it for me. And sometimes I wouldn't have it on my blog till a solid 11 p.m. on a school night. Luckily, me and my teammates had good communication because otherwise these blogs would not have been so successful for me. We had multiple group chats, one on Instagram and one on WhatsApp. Now, there's no real reason for multiple, other than multiple ways to reach one another in case Instagram was acting up or WhatsApp. Although, in the end, they helped a lot with getting things for different blogs. Now, when it comes to sharing our documents, this was actually one of the things that worked pretty well. Getting the documents and finding them over again was pretty easy to do. This, in turn, allowed us to complete our work efficiently. When we were filming, we didn't have many issues, to be honest. All of our clips were kept on Diego's phone since he was the sole cameraman. It really did make everything a whole lot easier until we had to get clips, screenshots, and other things for ourselves. In which case, we did have to find a gap in his already busy schedule, or hope he remembered to send them over. This was an issue we encountered several times. Now for the biggest problem we had, AI and making our logos. When making our logos, we had to carefully navigate through HaleyUAI.video. A website with an AI willing to make just about anything you could need for a film. Now, although it is willing, that does not mean it will follow everything you tell it to do perfectly. My team specifically had used up all 12 free uses of HaleyUAI, trying to correct its numerous mistakes. So we ended up moving to Gemini, where we had to fix another set of numerous mistakes made by the AI. Some examples actually include the snake forming inside of the apples, several snakes popping out, the snake biting into an apple, or some other strange creation that is clearly not meant for this project. Personally, I don't get why these are already being pushed out so hard, AI, I mean, when they have so many glitches and features they still need to fix up. Luckily, after 20 or so minutes and several prompts later, we managed to get 2 logo animations that were suitable for the film. A snake wrapping around an apple, and a book with a spade on the cover, flipping through pages and then closing. As for softwares used in editing and all that post-production stuff, we really only used CapCut. It has great features that are perfect for a student with no jobs, like fading sounds, transitions, and other visual effects. In fact, during our film, we used many of these features. We didn't just short clips together, but added sound effects and a screen effect that would slowly fade into a darker red near the end portion of the film. Thanks to this, we made a simple scene into something much more complicated and exciting, giving our audience a lot more to think about. When it came specifically to audio issues, there wasn't much of anything to fix. Surprisingly, Diego's house had great ambiance and audio quality, with a slight echo that actually made the film a lot more realistic, rather than something obviously set up. Although me and Anthony's acting isn't the best, our voices were still heard clearly, and the quality of the video didn't deteriorate. Thank God. Now, we did use some songs in the background to give the film some finishing touches that some would say are insignificant, while others would say it changed the film from a 4 out of 10 to a solid 8 out of 10. Now, we did have to get permission to use the audio, but luckily, the educational usage was very convincing. We had to send over an email to the artists quickly asking if we could borrow the song. And to our surprise, one of them responded fairly fast, although it might have been their manager. The others did take some time, however, but in the end, we had everything we needed for this film. Overall, technology was just as big a struggle as it was a giant time saver for this project. I think next time things will go smoother, but for now, I'll see you guys in the next part where I will cover just how we came up with the movie. Make sure to like and follow or even share this to a friend. Bye.